Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to present to you the release notes of Boyum IT's Beas Manufacturing 2023.09. In this version, we are providing the official release of our very own Boyum style theme design, introduced as a beta option in the 2023.04 version of Beas. We have made a long list of enhancements and completed fixes to the original design. The 2023.09 version also contains other usability improvements, field and syntax highlighting improvements, and a large number of bug fixes. Let's see all these in detail. In our 2023.4 version, we introduced our very own brand new Boyum style as a beta design setting. It includes a new stock Boyum color set that supports our branding, a brand new set of optimized modernized icons with flat design, and an enhanced usability in all types of Beas forms. In our current 2023.09 release, we offer the official version of this new theme with lots of enhancements done to the original beta version. We offer this new look and feel as a style that the user can select at any time. If you wish to keep the old design, it is always selectable in the administration menu View setting group. Just open the Design drop-down menu and select any of the SAP type themes or the brand new Boyum style. To activate the new theme in SAP, just enable the Activate Style inside SAP checkbox. The following enhancements have been added to the usability of the new Boyum style theme. The blue, that is the SAP golden arrow, is always at the same position at the edit field. The drop-down calendar is automatically adjusted to the correct fitting size. In APS, the wrong positions of fields have been corrected, and also in APS, filters and resources are displayed now in separate windows. In the Browse windows, all editable fields now have white background. For editable fields, the mouse cursor changes to an I-beam icon. The background color for small edit windows had a white area in the previous versions, and now they have the correct background color. The work order login window is now sized properly. The SQL editor now also has correct sizing. All buttons have the same font type, and we have carried out the adjustment of many windows. Up to now, not all buttons had the same font type. This is changed now, so every button uses the same font type and size. For example, in the pre-calculation function, there were buttons that had their own font, which was the Arial font. Now the function will use the same font as it is defined for the whole application. SAP document remarks text created by Beas are now defined in the same language as set for the SAP user. SAP has the functionality to define the language that a connected SAP user is going to use. Now Beas uses SAP functionality to define the language of the connected user. Previously, this language was always English. By default, Beas sets the language defined in the user definition, and if this information is empty, the system tries to set the language defined for the company in the company info table. Now Beas can duplicate existing schemas in a simple way. A new context menu entry is created and named duplicate. The function generates a duplicated entry of the currently selected schema. Additionally, we renamed the old menu entry duplicate to Copy to Clipboard for a better explanation of this menu entry. Journal entries for WIP and WIP differences were not translated and were always created in the system in the English translations WIP and WIP difference. Now Beas applies the translation in journal entries to these two words, and we have journal entries for WIP translated to any language supported by Beas. As a new function, when the external production goods receipt window is opened, the quantity of the first line appears selected by default. This way, the end user can directly start to type the quantity to deliver without a manual clicking in the field. In the product configurator, we have added syntax highlighting in the 64-bit version as well. Up to now, script configured to be executed at the end of the import process was executed at the end of the import, but before the file was copied or moved to the backup folder. Now Beas changes the moment when the end script is executed. Now this script is executed after the import process is finished, and also when the file is moved to the backup folder. Additionally, we created a new import variable. This variable contains the destination file name that the system will use to save the backup of the imported file. This concludes the summary of the fixes and improvements introduced by Beas Manufacturing 2023.09. We'd like to invite you to download this latest upgrade and try the new design available since the 2023.04 version. According to our release roadmap, our next version will be 2023.11 to go live at the end of November 2023. Thank you very much for your attention.